What's going on, everybody? This is Destiny Center, back with another episode of Rare Weapons and Rolls. And today, we're going to be looking at the Dead Man Walking XX7463 from the Black Armory. The roll we're going to be looking at has the option of either a Quick Dot SAS or Farpoint SAS sight, which change stability and handling pretty significantly. Accurized rounds or steady rounds in the magazine perks. Under pressure for added accuracy and stability, and rangefinder in the final perk column for a massive bump in range, and to top it all off, a range masterwork. For the longest time, I didn't give sidearms a chance, but I noticed I kept getting annihilated by them within that 10 to 15 meter range, and saw that I had this particular Dead Man Walking collecting dust in my vault. I have to say, I have been extremely surprised. Within 15 meters, you make Swiss cheese of most shotgun users and almost any primary weapon user that feels they can kill you within that range. I've had many 30 plus and even some 40 plus kill games using a sniper and the Dead Man Walking as my primary. The playstyle has its disadvantages, especially in the mid-range, but if you can position yourself effectively, you can dominate both the long range and the close range, and much of that is thanks to the Dead Man Walking. Quick shout out to Mercules for creating this amazing time to kill spreadsheet, which I'm utilizing today. I'll put a link of that spreadsheet in the description for anyone interested. We can see that the Dead Man Walking has a 0.67 critical time to kill, 5 crits and 1 body, and a 0.93 time to kill to the body. The 450 round per minute sidearms don't have the best critical time to kill compared to other archetypes, but they do have a pretty forgiving body shot time to kill in comparison. What that ends up giving you is a super consistent and relaxed time to kill within its intended range. For this particular roll, damage falloff doesn't start until 18.5 meters if you max out range with the Farpoint SAS, but I wouldn't actually recommend it, at least on console. Using Quick Dot gives you way more stability in comparison, and it only drops your range to about 18 meters. Thanks to that added stability and consistency, you can still engage at about 20 to 22 meters and land the bulk of your shots if you're careful and measured. When looking for the God roll, I think this roll is probably it, honestly. It was extremely consistent, even in the short mid-range area that sidearms sometimes struggle in. We'll have a look at Light GG to see what else you could also effectively use in case you don't receive the quote-unquote God roll. When looking at sights, I think the Tactic SAS would be a nice sight for that small bump in range without any negative stat factors, or the Control SAS for the increase in stability and handling. You could go for Farpoint SAS if you didn't have rangefinder, but I think you would need to pair it with something like Zen Moment in that case. For the magazine perks, I think accurized rounds and steady rounds are definitely the cream of the crop for PvP, as steady rounds adds a huge plus 15 in stability with only a slight drop in range, and accurized gives you that flat increase to range with plus 10. For the first perk column, I think moving target, under pressure, and quick draw are all excellent options in that order, as you're almost always backpedaling from shotgunners with a sidearm, and moving target allows you to dip into that playstyle more effectively. For my role, under pressure was super useful when my magazine dropped under 8 rounds, especially thanks to the added stability. For the final perk column, rangefinder gives you a good 2 to 3 meter bump in an effective range that I think is just too good to pass up. Zen Moment would be my next choice for turning it into a pocket laser, and finally, Kill Clip for that added lethality. As far as how you can obtain the Dead Man Walking, you receive it from the Black Armory forges, but, as the title of this series suggests, it is not a very common weapon drop. However, if you happen to have one of these in the vault already, then you could be sitting on a hidden gem, and I would highly encourage you to give it a chance in the Crucible. I want to thank you all for your continued support. I'm 90% done a Fellow Tour Shotgun guide that I'm looking forward to uploading once the quest is fixed. Please let me know what you think in the comments if you want more weapon review videos, but for now, that is everything. Thank you guys for your continued support.